What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the Ultimate Edition Yokozuna. So this Yoko is was a Target exclusive. It was a re-release. I believe it's just I'll say re-release. They did make a version of this a long time ago. It wasn't really an Ultimate figure, and I never got the red Trunks version. I did get the white version. But I was always after this one here. But yeah, here he is in the packaging. You got that Ultimate style. It's a weird shape, but it is kind of a standout. So you can see him through the clear window, the different head sculpts, the belt, his wrap or kimono. We've got his other hands, little bucket. You can see his picture. You got the bio on the back. Man, he was a big dude, but he could move, which was pretty awesome. So yeah, let's get him open and check him out. All right, so here we have Yokozuna outside of the packaging, and he looks pretty cool. Doesn't look bad at all. I don't know if the head sculpts are absolutely perfect to me, but not bad at all. So again, this is or was a Target exclusive. Here he is with his championship belt, which looks really nice. Now that looks like a really premium type belt. You've got this bucket. The ropes look nice. The actual wooden parts of the bucket could use a little bit of a wash to help bring that out. He's got open hands for open fists, so he can hold like a bar or something like that, hold that bucket if he needs to. He's got two fists that look okay. And he's got these two open palm hands, which look really cool. And I like that because you can do a bunch of different wrestling maneuvers with these hands, and it's going to be pretty nice. He's got that stoic head on him, that little, serious. Then he's got his yelling head, like he's yelling bonsai, yelling out. Then you've got this one. Looks a little strange to me. Looks a little bothered. You got the hair sculpts on him that look really nice. Really cool. I like that. The sculpt looks really good. I believe it's the same hair sculpt for all of them. And then you've got his kimono that looks really nice. It's folded really nice in the packaging. We'll get that open here. And that's pretty cool. That looks really awesome. And we'll get that on him now. So here's Yoko with the kimono on him and his belt across the shoulder. Of course, it won't fit around his waist, and he's also holding his bucket. I mean, this thing fits him perfect. Pretty awesome. I didn't tie the front since we're going to be taking it off here shortly anyways. But yeah, it fit on him absolutely perfect, which is really awesome to get a really nice entrance gear like that. So cool. All right, so the look of him, he's got a nice skin tone. The hair sculpt looks really good. He's pretty simple. He's just this solid red pants and then the black that goes all the way around him. Then he's got black painted around his ankles for his wraps. And that's pretty much all there is to him. Nothing much going on. Now his kimono has the nice fabric, the nice shiny. And it's got the little like symbols in there. And it just feels really nice. Really cool. Articulation wise, he's got the double ball pegs but his head just kind of drops pretty easily. So it goes down about that far. You can look up about that far. So pretty okay. It is a little loose. Can tilt to the side a little bit. It does roll around on there. Butterfly joint. Upper bicep cut. Here's a T-pose. Goes up pretty good. Double jointed elbows. Pinless. Got the peg and hinge for the hands. Diaphragm cut. That lets you... He doesn't go forward hardly at all. So that's it. That sucks. I hate that. Goes back a little bit further. But that's all you're getting out of it. You can barely go left to right also, leaning that way. Let's see, no cut in the bottom of the waist. Everything's going to be here. Leg goes forward, only about that far. Now he does have drop down hips, and then you can go forward just a little bit more. But that's as far as he's going. Drop that big leg drop. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Calf cut. And then the hinge and pivot for the foot and ankle. And then you get toe joint. So pretty cool. Of course, I got the open hands on him now. And he'll do his little stomp. Bring the other hands. Crazy. Or he'll choke you out. Throwing up the rock. Smack somebody. Pretty cool. All right, and for the first comparison, we've got an earlier Yokozuna from, I don't even remember when. It's been a while since this one came out. They did have a red pants version I was never able to get a hold of, and now I finally have them through this Ultimate Target exclusive. One of the big things is the different head sculpts. I love this one because the white version came with the beard, and it wasn't his best run when he had the beard, but I thought it looked pretty cool. So you got the different hair sculpt too. I like that his hair ties have the red on there instead of just being plain and fading into his hair. It just kind of looks like one piece. And then this one has the single jointed elbows versus the Ultimate one has the double jointed pinless. His skin is just a little bit shinier versus his isn't. But other than that, it's mostly the exact same figure. So you're paying more, but you're getting that kimono in there. You're getting the bucket. You're getting the different hands, which this one doesn't. And then you've got that really nice championship belt. And a nice version of it also. So pretty cool. Oh, and this one has butterfly joints. So it is, it is pretty different. Still very similar, but just a little different, I guess, to kind of warrant the little price increase on it. But again, it was an exclusive, so you had to try to find it. So that makes it a little bit tougher, but yeah, pretty cool. Now here is Yoko next to the newest Ultimate Roman, and Roman looks to be about the same height. I guess they are about pretty similar in height. I thought Roman was going to be a little bit taller, but I think Yoko, at least on the bio, says he's like an inch taller than Roman, so they're about the same height. Of course, Yoko's the bigger size, but one thing I wanted to take a look at was if you look at Roman's belts, I mean, those are cool. Like, I went over this in like the Roman videos. The side plates and stuff look really premium, but the front doesn't look the best to me. And then you take something like Yoko's belt, And I mean, look at all of that. That's pretty premium right there. That's the type of stuff that should be coming with the ultimate versions. They should all be shiny like that. Not like this. This could have been better. So, pretty crazy. All right, and here he is next to an older defining moments Bret Hart, which I think is probably one of the most sought after Bret figures, probably one of the best they've done. And then we've got him next to Hulk Hogan also. Now mine does got a little smudge from being stored away, probably rubbing against Undertaker or something like that. But yeah, Yoko is probably about the same height as Hogan, taller than Bret. Looks pretty intimidating, I guess. I mean, he's a pretty big dude. I like that he's not close to them in size as far as like the width and everything like that. They did a really good job with him. So nice to see them together. I think I got my all pink version. I know they got a new Bret coming that matches kind of like the WrestleMania where Hogan runs in after Bret gets beat. I know they got that Bret coming, so I'm looking forward to that one. And here he is next to an older elite Undertaker with his classic look, the gray. And Undertaker is taller. I do like that difference. Looks pretty cool. Really crazy. Yeah, nice to see that difference. I need to get a casket. I don't know how Yoko would fit inside one of those. Be cool to see the scale though. Recreate some scenes from that match. All right, so final thoughts on this figure is I like it. I think it's a pretty cool figure. I finally, got him in the red trunks, so I'm pretty, happy about that. It's more iconic for him. He comes with this old school, like Winged Eagle championship belt. Looks awesome. I kind of wonder if the face sculpt would look different if he was still around so that they could do the face scan. Because I don't know. I look at it and sometimes I'm like, that's pretty good. And then I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it could be better. But still an awesome figure. One thing that I always wondered about it also, as far as doing something different, was if they could do the legs different. They've got this huge sculpt back there. I wonder if anybody had a better idea for that sort of thing. It just looks, odd. You know what they're trying to accomplish. I just wonder if there's a better way to accomplish it. But other than that, I mean, it's a pretty good figure, and definitely, happy to finally add that version of him to the collection. It was a Target exclusive. I don't know what it's like on the aftermarket anymore. Maybe they'll re-release it or something like that somewhere down the line. Who knows? But being the ultimate version, it was cool to get all the different head sculpts. You got the different hands, and then you've got the double jointed arms, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I like the figure, and it's gonna be something that I use. He's from like my era for sure. Going from like the new generation. I did like a lot of the older ones. I like a lot of the old school guys. I guess I started watching a long time ago, really. Of course, Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, Ricky, Steamboat, all those guys. Go pretty far back, I guess, as far as like what I was watching. And then you get into the next generation, the new generation, Razor and them. And then you go to the Attitude Era, of course, which is awesome. Kind of fell off a little bit when they started getting to the PG times, but not all the way out. Kind of came back around, Bray and the Shield in them. So, kind of back at it. So, yeah, going to be pretty cool picking up a couple more figures. As I go through some of these older figures, it's pretty cool to see how many I did have from back then. So it's going to make for some good. I don't know how many I'll be picking up in the future. But of course, anything I pick up, I'll try to review, add it to the collection. And I don't know how long that'll go for as far as wrestling. You know, which ones I'm missing, because again, I try to get at least one of like my look that I think is for somebody. So yeah, that's it for this review, and hopefully this helped you out. Maybe you were thinking about getting him or already got him, or you're thinking about getting him on the aftermarket, just want to see if he's really worth it. And hopefully this helped you out. So that's it for this review, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.